What's the most important life decision you've ever made? That's the tension we're diving into today with the story. Hailey's family doesn't support her marriage with Justin. You might be thinking, is that really true? And that's exactly what we're going to explore. Behind the glamorous photos and red carpet smiles lies a more complicated reality. Sources say Hailey Bieber has been pulling away from her parents, Stephen and Kenya Baldwin, because they haven't fully approved of her marriage. Her parents reportedly tried to involve themselves in her personal life, even suggesting interventions through church or family counseling. But Hailey drew a hard line. She made it clear that her relationship with Justin is her own business. This created tension not only for her parents, but also in the family dynamic. Imagine parents feeling shut out while their daughter insists on controlling her own life. That's the heart of the strain, and insiders say it's been growing over the years. Publicly, Stephen Baldwin presents a different image. In interviews, he talks about Hailey choosing great guys and praises her business achievements. But sources suggest this is more about protecting appearances than actually supporting her marriage. Behind closed doors, they worry that Justin isn't the right match and that the relationship could be causing strain. Hailey herself has admitted that she isn't very close to her family anymore. She's prioritizing independence, her marriage, and her career over traditional family expectations. The timing of this is dramatic. Not long after giving birth, she spoke openly about postpartum struggles, calling it one of the most sensitive periods of her life. Instead of a strong family support system, she's had to face public scrutiny about her marriage, leaving her feeling isolated. Meanwhile, Justin hasn't exactly made things easier. Fans have noted lyrics in his recent music that suggest testing patience and taking breaks, which many interpreted as subtle references to his marriage. That only fueled speculation that Hailey's parents had reasons to be concerned. Yet, every time the media highlights cracks in their relationship, Hailey and Justin respond with public displays of affection. They share selfies, smile at events, and seem to show the world that everything is fine. It feels like they're determined to prove the outside noise wrong, even when that noise comes from Hailey's own family. So why are her parents so hesitant about Justin? It isn't necessarily personal dislike. The tension seems to center on control. The Baldwins are religious, traditional, and protective, and they wanted a say in how their daughter's marriage was managed. Hailey, however, refused to let them interfere. That boundary is what cooled the relationship with her parents. Fans have noticed the tension too, and opinions are divided online. Some praise Hailey for setting boundaries and taking control of her life. Others argue that her parents saw red flags and were just trying to protect her. Comment sections are filled with lines like, "She needs to open her eyes before it's too late," while others write, "She's finally standing on her own. Let her live her life." The family tension also raises questions about Hailey's career. She's no longer just a model or celebrity spouse. Her Rhodes skincare brand has exploded, earning hundreds of millions and securing a billion-dollar acquisition deal. For someone her age, that's massive, but family drama threatens to overshadow her achievements. If headlines focus on her being estranged from her parents, it could detract from her image as a confident entrepreneur. On the other hand, this could work in her favor. The more people see her as a woman who stood up for herself, made her own choices, and built a business empire while doubters watched, the more admiration she could earn. How she handles this now could shape public perception for years. Justin, of course, is caught in the middle. His relationship with the Baldwin family has been challenging from the start, and the distance only adds stress. Not having his in-laws' support can weigh on anyone, no matter how famous, and some fans think this explains why he sometimes seems tense or withdrawn in public. And this isn't just about Hailey and her parents. The Baldwins are Hollywood royalty, with siblings like Alec Baldwin constantly in the spotlight. Any public fallout within the family can create bigger rifts and draw massive media attention. It's the kind of drama that tabloids thrive on, and the family knows it. The tension between Hailey and her family didn't happen overnight. It's been building for years. Every new chapter in her marriage with Justin seems to widen the gap even more. What makes this story so compelling is how public perception shifts with each new detail. People aren't just watching Hailey and Justin, they're also witnessing her relationship with her family unravel in real time. Fans have noticed subtle signs that the Baldwins aren't fully on board with her choices. From missing family presence at key moments to carefully worded interviews, everything points to distance. Old clips show Hailey being close with her dad, but now there's a coldness that wasn't there before. It's as if the warmth disappeared once she fully committed to Justin. Justin's role is complicated. On one hand, he's the cause of the divide. On the other, he's the person Hailey leans on most when things get tough. This has sparked fan theories. Some believe Justin has isolated her, intentionally or not, while others think Hailey chose to shut out voices questioning her marriage. Either way, he's at the center of the storm. Choosing to prioritize her marriage over family is bold, but it has consequences. For her traditional religious parents, marriage isn't just about two people. It's about uniting families. When Hailey refused their attempts to intervene, they saw it as a rejection of their role in her life. That hurt runs deep. The situation also affects Hailey's public image. She's constantly compared to Selena Gomez, with tabloids framing her moves as part of a rivalry. Adding family drama into the mix paints her as someone surrounded by conflict. Yet her Rhodes skincare brand continues to thrive. The drama hasn't hurt her. It's actually made people more interested in her story. Fans aren't just buying skincare, they're buying into her narrative of independence and resilience. Social media reactions are divided. Some argue, if even her parents don't support the marriage, that should tell you something. While others defend her, saying she's setting boundaries and finally standing on her own. Every rumor becomes a battleground between critics and supporters, making the situation even more complicated. Then come the theories. Some fans think the Baldwin family worries about Justin's long-term stability, citing his mental health struggles, past substance issues, and burnout. Others suspect the family resents being cut out of Hailey's billion-dollar success, with Justin acting as the barrier they can't get past. Justin undoubtedly feels the pressure. Being married without his in-laws' approval creates tension in holidays, phone calls, and daily decisions. Fans have noticed this in his music, public appearances, and overall energy. When he seems withdrawn, it only fuels speculation that Hailey's family concerns might have merit. At the same time, Hailey appears more determined than ever to prove them wrong. Every affectionate post with Justin, every business achievement, every smile in public sends a clear message. We're fine, leave us alone. But the more loudly you try to convince the world, the more it invites questions about what's happening behind closed doors. Looking ahead, this family feud could go in several directions. If Hailey and Justin stay strong, continue growing their brand, and maybe expand their family, the Baldwins might eventually soften. Parents often forgive when they see their child genuinely happy. But if Justin struggles and cracks in the marriage widen, the Baldwins could publicly say, "We warned you," which would be a blow Hailey can't ignore. Fans are bracing for one of two outcomes. Hailey either emerges as the independent woman who defied her family and proved them wrong, or she ends up isolated with no family support if things with Justin fall apart. Both scenarios are dramatic and keep viewers glued to the story. And this isn't just tabloid gossip, it's real family conflict, real careers at stake, and a marriage constantly under scrutiny. Hailey and Justin are navigating a situation where every move matters and the world is watching. Thanks for staying through this breakdown. If you enjoyed the scoop, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more updates, and leave your thoughts in the comments. Do you think Hailey made the right call by setting boundaries with her family, or were her parents right to be concerned? I'll be reading your responses, and I'll see you in the next video.